Hey, what's poppin', everybody? This is Saber4. One more match with this Toxtricity Toxicroak deck. That was mostly for fun, but who knows, I might use it again in the future. Maybe they'll give us eventually some Pokemon that can manipulate damage again, and this deck can become a little bit better. But yeah, I think I showed you guys enough matches. You guys get the idea. It's like I've said, it's mostly for fun. It can win if your opponent is incredibly slow, incredibly passive, and maybe they use a lot of smaller Pokemon so that the spread adds up and then you can get KOs. But against the really huge dudes, you need extremely long to kill them. The poison, of course, will help from Toxicroak, but they can always heal, they can always switch. So it's always difficult with a deck like this. So anyway, my opponent opened up with the Zacian V. Now, on its own, this Pokemon actually isn't too bad against this deck, because all the crazy damage it does, we don't care about it. Our dudes die in one shot anyway. And then after it attacks, it can attack on the next turn, so they have to keep switching around. But usually this guy is paired up with Arceus, and that guy does change the dynamic entirely. So just an extremely passive turn, but he did manage to get 2 energies already, goddammit. I will discard the stadium here. Don't really want to do it, but everything else is probably more valuable. Use the speed energy and play down the counter stadium, play down the other Krogunk, and I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. We probably will have to sacrifice that Krogunk, but maybe the Absol long term is gonna be more useful, and I get to keep the switch too. So anyway, he uses the Cherish Ball, and I think you guys know what's coming here. It's you get the Arceus sleeves, you got the Zacian V in this deck. Yeah, obviously he's running this dude as well. There are some pure Zacian decks that don't use Arceus, but 99% of them use Arceus. That Pokemon is so good. Like, there's an article on PokeBeach. I couldn't read the whole thing because you need to be like a paid member, but I read a little bit, and it just basically talks about how Stage 2s are pretty much useless now, thanks to Arceus. And, like, it really was since the Gardevoir GX, Metagross GX, like the what is it called? Like the Frog dude, Greninja, where they were seeing a little bit of success. But even then, it's just a few decks in just very specific formats. You get like one stage 2 deck, that's okay. It's not enough if you ask me, but they're doing it on purpose. They want to make sure like the high-end cards, like the Vs, the GXs, all these cards, they're the best. It just it's all about the market at the end of the day. Like, it creates a marketplace. It makes the boxes, like the cards that come in those sets and the boxes, the really valuable ones and what have you. It's just, I mean, you guys should get the idea. Um, Arceus is just, it fucks up all of the small Pokemon because when they would need to get like 6 prizes normally, all of a sudden they just have to sacrifice one turn to use that attack, and then it becomes 3. So it's more than a great trade-off for them. And you can't do shit about it. Like, you really can't do shit. So we get to start attacking with Toxtricity, but I've got nothing else. I couldn't get the Toxicroaks. I'm in top deck mode, really, with these lightning energies just now. And, you know, he somehow didn't get an attack off. But he's going to go for the GX attack now, for sure. So it's going to be his game from there on out. But like I've said, we're going to try. Your only hope against this matchup, like if you have even any hope to speak of, is you need to see the crushing hammers, and you need to get like heads on all of them. Like, if you can prevent them from using the GX attack, slow them down to the point that they can't use the GX attack and they need to start maybe attacking with Zacian, then it's good. But I couldn't do it. He used the GX attack. So even now we're getting the Toxicroaks out. I don't have any crushing hammers. So it's not great. Like, all he needs is 2 attacks, and then he wins. 3 attacks, actually. Just 3 attacks, 3 KOs, 6 prizes. So what the hell should I do here? Should I go for boss's orders? I guess I could, but what the hell are we going to target? I guess go for Marnie and just set up, get another Toxel out. That should be the aim. See some Crushing Hammers. We managed to see 2 of these, but okay, got the Quick Ball too. Okay, so we're going to be able to search a Toxel. So Crushing Hammer, get heads, get double heads. Wow. So not bad. So gonna discard everything on the Arceus because I don't want that dude to use the 3 energy attack. I mean, he could very well use the attack switches and stuff, but at least I have to make him use those. And just if that dude stays stuck there and the poison damage adds up, maybe we can do something. But it won't be easy. So it gets the little Berserker out. I think that's what it's called. The new Meowth evolution. All of the extra damage he does, it doesn't matter. He kills my dudes in one shot. So that guy sitting over there increasing their damage is mostly a decoration. Okay, so it goes for Marnie. Actually helps me out a little bit. So I'm gonna search the Den AGX, see what's up. He's got the Fione there, but he's not using it. I mean, he knows that if he forces me to put somebody up, it's just Absol that's going to come up. It's in his interest to kill my attackers, so I think the Fione is just going to sit there. He attaches the metal energy on Arceus, but goes for Intrepid Sword, so that's perfect. Buying a little bit of time thanks to the Crushing Hammers. Like I've said, it's your only hope. But, I mean, will it be enough? That's the question. Okay, so Crushing Hammer, heads once again. Okay, so I'm actually going to discard 1 on the Zacian now. And keep going for Poison Shout. I could have actually used the 90 attack if I wanted to. But I think we should just keep spreading the damage. And maybe eventually that'll add up. Cape of Toughness, that's useless on the Berserker. And there it is, Mallow Lana, your worst fear. Yeah, it's impossible. You're at their mercy. Like, if you're running these cards, you're doing all this spread, you're trying to go somewhere, and then they just heal. You can't really do shit. It's just, this is why I said this deck, don't take it too seriously. I'm showing you guys some matches. I'm showing you how the flow between some of these matchups goes, but that's the whole point. You guys get to see that it's borderline impossible to win. Like, I didn't have the greatest start. It would have been better if we managed to get the Toxicroaks out sooner. But, I mean, I did get that amazing triple luck heads with the Crushing Hammers. So, even with all that shit, it's still not enough. And he promoted the Zacian there. I mean, we do get to hurt it. But he's going to start going on the offensive. I mean, he's been passive long enough. Goes for the switch, and now he will get to use the Arceus. Plus, he gets to get more energies on the field. So that's a bit sad. So gets the first KO, double prize knockout, thanks to that fucking GX attack. The most broken GX attack of all time. Like, it's the best one. Like, completely, it set the tone for the format of what's good and what's not going to be good. Okay, so I promote the other guy. It's all we can do, just keep trying to spread. Like, I've got 1 Crushing hammer left in the deck, I think. And we could try and use that. So just use Marnie. Boss's orders, that might be good. But, I mean, I don't think I can escape him from getting 2 more KOs. It's just too much. Like, we managed to kill the Fione. He didn't use it. Could have actually just used that and saved it. Deny me of a prize. And I mean, his dudes are so hurt, but goes for another Mala and Lana. Fuck, but it's part of the game. Makes sense for them to run those cards in this deck. So Arceus gets nicely healed. Promotes the Zacian V. I think he won't be able to save this dude again. But he is gonna still kill me before I get to win. Like, all he needs is just this KO. And then the Arceus comes out. There's no way I can kill these guys like in one shot. So we can't do shit. Like, it's all up to using Crush and Hammer and getting heads. Like, is the other one even in the deck? That's a good question. What should I do? Using boss's orders ain't really gonna do shit. So Judge Whistle, Energy Spinner, and just gonna go for the Poison Shout. Not much else we can do. So this guy died. I get 2 more prizes, but then the Arceus is gonna come out for the finishing touch. But we tried, even with all that we could do. You guys saw that it wasn't enough. Not even close. But hope you guys enjoyed this game either way. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Say Bro 4 was I.